Alright you guys, welcome to our evening routine. So we start our routine for our evening around 5 and we always just start with a tidy up. We all go to our zones and we get started doing what we need to do. So here I'm just putting away all the dishes that we had at dinner. You know, we have our dinner early, and then you can see Alyssa and Natalie working on their zones, and the little ones are also helping out. So Violet puts away silverware sometimes, and she does other odds and ends around the house to help people out. Liam has different zones too, and right now one of his is to help tidy up the bathroom. Alyssa comes in and does it a better clean, and then about once a week I do an even better clean, but he does his part to help out. Now we have our dinner really early because of my husband's work schedule, so they are now working on our evening time snack. Today we are just doing sausage muffins. I had a few dishes left in the sink that I couldn't fit in my little drying area, so I just saved those and I'm working on them now. I love being able to end the day and go to sleep with a clean house. And so yes, we're tired at the end of the day, but we just push through and get our stuff done because it feels so nice when we have our relax time and our read aloud time, and it just makes my heart really happy to go to bed and know I get to wake up to cleanliness. Alright, so after zones, there's different things that we do. One is, if Liam didn't read to me during school, he reads to me during the evening. We take turns. He reads a chapter and I read a chapter. We really enjoy it. And then we have free time, downtime. So Liam's playing video games, Violet's playing with dolls. We all found something to do. Then the evening snack is done. Alyssa and Natalie were out with Gimme, so these three are enjoying their snack. Alright, and lately every evening me and my mom go walking. So I have a field across the street from my house, and if you walk around it 3 times, that is a mile. So we go around quite a few times and get our walk in. And while me and mom walk around this field, the kids run and play in it and burn off just a whole lot of energy, get good and dirty, before we head back in to take baths and start preparing for bedtime. So they have a good old time and we can see them the whole time. Melissa's filming for me here. And yeah, it just is a good way to kind of end our day with a little bit of outdoor time. Okay, so back inside and time for baths. I have Violet and Aria both in the bathtub right now. It cuts down on time. They have a lot of fun. And then we can all play together. You see here, we're having lots of fun playing with little people in the bath. But they grow up so fast, might as well stop and play. Alright, now while they're in the bath, I'm just right here in the hall right next to them, getting out towels. I also keep their pajamas in a little tub out here, a little 3-drawer tub, so that way I can get those out really easily while they're in the bath and still be near them. And I just come and set them in the living room because that's where I get them ready for bed. So as you can see, I dry them off. Now Violet's big enough, she completely dries off and gets dressed by herself. Aria can too, but she's my baby, so I still help her even though she might not need it. But yeah, I enjoy it, so we're just gonna milk it a little bit longer. Then I just go ahead and get their hair brushed so it's not quite as tangly in the morning. And they don't always enjoy it, but I do. Now, Violet's my one that's more hesitant. She likes to brush it herself, but so I give her a little brush and she brushes it herself, and then I help her finish it off, and that's our agreement that we've made so that she can feel like she's doing it and I get all the tangles out, and it works well for us. And here she is. Oh, isn't she sweet? Now I just want to go kiss her some more. My little bye-bye. Alright, and then before we start our read alouds, I always fill in my diffuser with, of course, water, and then I have some like sleepy, calming oils that I got from the health food store, and yeah, I just feel like they help us calm down and get ready for bed. Alright, so now it is our evening read aloud time. We have many times of the day that we read aloud, but in the evening it is simply for fun and leisure. So the kids just kind of play with different things, Legos, toys, sometimes they color while I read. My big girls usually just sit and listen and try not to fall asleep. We're all really sleepy by this point, as you can see. Aria often falls asleep, and Violet a lot of the times too falls asleep. And then everyone comes and we give good night hugs and kisses because we got used to doing this when my husband was off, and oftentimes I would go ahead and go to bed with Aria and he would tuck everyone in, so we just got really used to doing it, and we still do it even though we say goodnight again later. So if Aria does fall asleep, I go ahead and I lay her down, and then I would go and take my shower while the other kiddos are brushing their teeth and whatnot, and you know, get all my mama stuff done while she's resting. My bathroom's connected to the bedroom, and Liz also keeping an ear out. And like I said, the other guys are brushing up their teeth, so they're scrubbing. The kids just share the one sink, so they go 2 at a time. Usually right before we read, I will brush Aria's teeth because she does usually end up falling asleep. Somewhere in between there, Lissa always takes Luna out to potty, and then I end up letting her back in once I get out of the shower, and then the big girls are up for their turn brushing their teeth. And if they're going to take them or Liam, we switch for kids' bath, so it was not their night to take a bath, but they will go tomorrow night, or they often do it in the morning. Now these two are going to sleep. They like to practice reading, and they're just being silly. They thought it would be funny to pretend to be asleep, but yeah, usually they stay up and they practice reading and watch a little TV, and then they're off to Slumberland. Alright, now I'm off to tell the big girls night. So like I said, yes, we hug after reading, but it's just a habit, and oftentimes I come back and tell them good night once again. Okay, now it's mama time. This is when I do all of my editing. I have my snack, as you can see, and any YouTube type stuff that needs to be done. This is that window of time I have. Sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's 3, it just depends. And then I usually watch a little bit of YouTube myself, or I will turn on Frasier reruns and put on my sleeping mask. I can't sleep without it, and I'm off to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this evening time routine. I would love to hear how your evenings go in your home, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.